Your Holiness, welcome back to England. You're here
Thank
to
you.
promote and tell everybody about your new book,
Oh,
which I have here. It arrived through my letterbox today, and happiness is a state of mind. And I thought, now that's a subject I think I know a little bit about. So
Obviously, you knew that already.
well, having
That's the reason you look very much better than a couple of years ago.
Oh,
yeah, you look
thank
much
you.
better. Yes.
Thank you.
The secret is this.
Well, yes, I have a 6-year-old daughter who's very happy.
Really?
So she keeps me in constant
That's
joy.
it. Yep.
So tell us about the book. Why have you written it? What's it about?
There are many, many points, different points in this book that you can sort of like, people can pick it up. Varieties of people can pick it up for varieties of purpose and varieties of in a varieties of times and such and etc. Of course, this book is not meant for one particular kind of person. You know, of course, this can be like a benefiting. I mean, I'm hoping that this can definitely benefiting, I don't know, more than 1,000 people or millions of people. So therefore, there's a lot of how do you say, a lot of things that we can sort of learn from reading this book. But the nutshell is that the mind is the one, you know, that really makes the whole life. Entire life is really nothing but the mind. Mind really puts you in order. Or maybe the mind is doing the other way around also, you know?
Yeah, putting you out of order.
That's it, out of order, yes, you're right. So, just a state of mind. Happiness is nothing but the state of a mind. That is very much the wording or the memory you always have to sort of keep on telling yourself, so that you will never be blaming somebody else, or you will never be even sort of like relying on somebody else. And this is what we call it, I will call it, liberty or liberation or freedom, if you like. It is going to be like a great deal of a freedom that you are going to achieve, because your mind, or okay, even you don't have to say mind. You are the master of yourself, and you are the one who is going to make yourself happy.
Okay.
So, you know, that itself is always, I mean, already like a good enough to understand. And I'm free, you know,
Yeah.
I'm free, I am liberated. I mean, maybe it's a little bit of egoistic, but doesn't matter. I always say, ego sometimes can be used for a good purpose.
Yes.
And without ego, or without sort of like a sense of ego, I think we are almost dead.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, because I think people have got caught up in this, oh, well, that's the ego talking. But actually, it's a personality, right?
Yeah, that
Everybody
is
has
just
a personality.
Yeah, just a personality. That's you
yes.
said it correctly. Thank you.
Well,
I mean, yeah. I want to thank you very much for giving me some terminologies, you know, the
Well,
personality. Yes, you're
yes,
right. It's a
yes.
personality.
Yeah.
Your personality has to really be set it up
yes,
in a way that, you know, a freedom,
yes,
a sense of freedom.
Yes.
That needs to be there.
Yeah.
So mind, if you think that the mind, or if you understand the fact that the mind is really the source of happiness or source of unhappiness, you will definitely have a sense of freedom.
Okay. So I understand that. However, you could look at the Western world. Let's take England, because, you know, most people that will be watching this will be English viewers. The things that are going on in England, the discomfort, the poverty, the difficulties that people have in their everyday lives. How can one create happiness within themselves when externally things may seem so uncomfortable?
I think they can. I mean, I would say I can.
Good.
If I were them, I would definitely try my best to make myself happy in the midst of problem. And why would I do this? Is because then I can put my all effort out there to help beings, to help human beings, and not only non-human beings, everything. I will be definitely doing it. Otherwise, I will never be able to help them. And I'll be like, keep on sad, continuously sad. And what is that? I mean, what will it takes me to?
It breeds more sadness.
Yeah.
More
sadness, more sadness. And I'll make my wife sad. I'll make my children sad. I'll make my brother sad. My parents sad. And what's the point? What am I going to contribute?
Yeah, I get that. I really do. I understand it because I have a self-practice, and I am in touch with, if I'm feeling sad or stressed or something, then if I'm aware of it, I can do something about it. So I get that. But I think for most people, and I don't mean to speak for everybody, but the way I understand it, for a lot of people, their happiness comes from an external source. So they've been shopping, or they've watched something on telly, or listened to some music, or whatever it might be. So what it sounds like you're saying to me is that happiness is a state of being within. Correct?
That's it. You said it correctly.
But we as a nation, we tend not to internalize or meditate, or whatever your practice is. As I say, I do, but most people don't. So how can we as a nation, because we get our happiness from the outside, what do we need to do then? Do we need to change the way that we look at life?
I think so. Definitely. There should be a change in our concept. This is also what I always say, and I always really work very hard to make people understand how important the education is. Be it in England, be it in Europe, be it in Switzerland, be it in America, be it in Australia, anywhere. Or regardless of developed country or undeveloped country, underdeveloped country, whatever. It needs to be educated. And educated means is not education of English, education of French, education of Spanish, or education of mathematics and science and computers. No. Education of meditation, education of spirituality. And what I'm, let me go back a little bit.
Please.
When you say, how does someone manage to make themselves happy? And I remember answering your question, saying that I would do it.
Yes.
But of course, that's not a good question. I would do it, but how can people do it?
Yes.
How can people do it?
Yes.
But that is, I would say, people will also be able to do it. Why? Because they have to know how to appreciate. Midst of the problem, okay? There's a lot of problems, okay? Let's put it like that. And lots of problems just next door to you, lots of problems. But you have to secretly generating the appreciation to make yourself happy.
Yes.
Not to be, how do you say, overwhelmed by the sadness and tragedies or the whatever the bad things are happening next door to you.
Yes.
But you have to secretly tell you that appreciate.
Yes.
And appreciate the fact that you have two eyes.
Yes.
The fact that you have a shelter.
Yes.
The fact that you have 2 meals a day,
Yes.
or 3 meals a day.
Yes.
The fact that you have a wife. The fact that you have 2 legs to walk. That sort of things. You should pick up the positive things so that you'll have a muscle in your mind in order you to go out and help the next door. And you say, okay, I'm here to help you. What can I do? So you are going to be healthy, healthy mentally and physically as well. Of course, otherwise you will be dead,
Yeah.
you will be sad. Keep on saying.
So in essence, we are those that are living the kind of sadness personality.
Yes.
They're self-perpetuating it because what you're thinking is what's happening.
That's it.
Okay. So once you can be disciplined
Yep.
with your thoughts
Yep.
and disciplined with the way that you respond,
Yep.
then if you're in appreciation or within gratitude for happiness,
Yes.
that will self-perpetuate happiness.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
That's I get that. So that's a discipline, just a personal self-discipline.
Mm.
Okay. So in your book, we have there's lots of sound bites of different ways that we can reconnect with happiness. What's your most favorite one in here?
In this book, as I said, there are lots and lots of different bits and pieces that people may be sort of like able to take it as a, if I may say, like a medicine, you know, mental medicine, for there to have a sort of a peace of mind,
Yeah.
or happiness of mind,
Yes.
peace of mind,
Yes.
or contentment of mind, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So of course, to me,
Yes,
of course, this is
please.
I'm the writer, so to me the best subject that I was sort of like best subject that I was enjoying
Yes.
writing
Yes.
is appreciation.
Appreciation.
Yes,
Okay.
because this was really the enjoyment of my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a lot of different enjoyment,
Yeah.
physical enjoyment,
Yes.
amusement, psychological and mental, lots of enjoyment. But the basic enjoyment that really penetrated my life and it really remained with myself is appreciation.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you for answering that, because appreciation is beautiful. So I think what you're saying is, if I'm understanding you correctly, appreciate everything that you have. So that's your focus.
That's it.
So you're, whatever it is, you look at
Yeah.
a flower, you're
Yep.
giving a gift, you're
That's
giving a
it.
gift, you
That's
appreciate
that's
it, and
that's
that
it.
and that. Then
First, you have to start to appreciate the good things you have.
yes, yeah, yeah,
And then slowly, when you have that sort of strength built,
Yes.
then you will even appreciate the bad things
yes.
you have.
So it becomes a mantra.
That's it.
Your mantra is
Yep,
appreciation.
that's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
And you will be enjoying the moment of a bad things you
Yes,
are going
yeah,
through. For
yeah,
example,
yeah.
you're going through terrible things are happening,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
in your family or something.
Yes.
But this also will be appreciated as a step of a lesson.
Yes. As a gift.
As a yeah.
What you're getting from
That's
it.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I loved the bit that said, play a piece of your favourite music and dance like you think nobody's watching you.
Oh yes.
I read that and I thought,
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Of
that.
course.
So do you know, that brings me on to some music, because the biggest downloaded song in the UK is by an artist called Pharrell Williams, an American artist. Have you heard of him, Pharrell Williams?
Yes, I have
And
heard.
the song
yes.
was called Happy.
Oh.
And it's the most downloaded song. So I'm inviting you to download Happy
Okay.
and to do your dance. To
Oh,
Happy,
yes,
okay?
definitely.
I'll let one of your team know where they can
Okay.
get it.
Okay. All right.
And then, because in England they all love that track, so that's actually
I
a
think
great,
whole
it's a
world
great
will love
promotion for your
Yep,
your book.
Yep. Right. We just it goes in one sort of direction,
Yes,
same direction.
yes.
We all are in the same boat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we are looking for happiness. You know, but I rather say, before looking for a happiness, we have to look for a source of happiness.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. You know?
Yes.
Source of happiness is very much important. That is really the investment.
Okay, so at the moment, as I said previously, and we talked about this, most people are looking externally for the source of happiness.
People always say, how come you always look very happy? I said, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you have any problem? I have heaps of problem. Unfortunately, I have no way to say or to give you good news. I have, heaps of bad news, heaps of trouble, problems, you know, but still I'm happy. Why? Because I know how to appreciate.
Yes.
I appreciate my life.
Yes. You're an advert for happiness.
Yeah, really, I mean, I don't know, but this is what I say.
Yes.
So this is the reason, you know, I am happy. Even right now I'm talking to you and you are just asking me a lot of questions. And when you ask me the questions, it makes me very, very, very happy.
Oh, good.
Not just I'm just interviewing with you
Yes.
or talking, I mean, officially, no, but deeply I just overwhelmed with the happiness.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, I can feel it because I feel happy sitting amongst you. So it's working. So we just need to continue spreading this happiness between as human beings,
That's true.
as beacons.
Everyone needs to be, I mean, through media or through whatever newspaper or whatever, it has to really be spread in the world like nobody's business.
So that brings me to a point that I would like to talk with you about, if I may. The leaders of our world, the leaders of the UK, unfortunately it's a political structured leadership that we have here and in a lot of Western countries and in fact most of the world. Those leaders don't seem to be very happy. They don't seem to be promoting happiness as a lifestyle, as the main lifestyle issue. It's more about money, power, greed, control.
Because of lack of happiness, they are, how do you say in English, gripping. They're gripping.
Yeah.
They're gripping for happiness. They are hungry for happiness.
Yes, yes.
Even though they are somehow their leader, their leader of religion. They're always looking for more happiness, more happiness. So in order to really gain that happiness, they have to go for money.
Yes.
They have to go for power.
Yes.
I mean, they found out.
Yes.
They have to go for power.
Yes.
And they have to go for conversion.
Yeah.
And conversion actually means they have to destroy other lineage.
Yes.
The other sect, other school.
Yeah, yeah.
And even if they have to kill, doesn't matter. They will kill. They will kill the animals. They will kill the human beings. They will do anything, any kind of bloody things they can do. They definitely do it in order them to be powerful, in order them to be success, leader. And that makes me feel so sad, I'm telling you. Not only between the big religions in the world, but now, for example, when you say that, it reminds me of my own problem. I have a lineage known as a dragon. That is my lineage.
I was reading that today.
Yeah, dragon lineage, which is of course not really well known in the world, but it's very well known in Himalaya, Nepal, India, Ladakh, Lahore, Spiti, Kinnaur, Sikkim, and Tibet. But now the other lineages of the Buddhism, they are now, because I have been very pacified, you know, very peaceful, I am very forgiving and all these things. I was just keeping quiet. I said, you know, okay, leave it. And then they were occupying, they were taking over, they're just taking over the temple, they are destroying the monument, they are destroying the wall paintings, they are demolishing the entire old temples and very nice, beautiful temples. They're demolishing it, and then they're putting a big concrete buildings without asking even one word or just asking questions to me, to my people. And then they're doing that just to show the power and just to win the power, win the whatever.
Control.
And this is happening just couple of days ago or weeks ago. They're chasing, they're kicking out the masters, they're kicking out the practitioners, the people over there in that place, and they, you know, then they're replacing their own people, and they're occupying. And this is because they're done by the religious leader, the Buddhist leader. They're doing this.
Wow.
Within the Buddhist, they're doing it.
So this is so your lineage is the dragon, and the other lineage is something opposing.
Yeah, the other lineage. There's a karma lineage.
Okay.
There's a karma lineage. There's a, you know.
But the dragon, my understanding of the dragon is it's a, you know, it's a powerful, fire-breathing, you know, energy.
Yeah, but we are not. Maybe it's because we are very powerful, so we don't want to be gripping or whatever. You know, hungry for the power. We are hungry for the compassion. We are hungry for the love. You know, this is what the world need. We shouldn't be promoting something wrong in the country, in the world. We as a leader, we as a religious foundation, or we as a spiritual foundation, we should be setting up a good example to the rest of the world. Come on.
Yeah, of course.
We should not be even talking about the power.
Why is this happening then? Even within
Even
Buddhism?
within the Buddhism,
It's
quite shameful.
Yeah.
Okay, Buddhism, maybe the other non-Buddhist, maybe they do it in the name of God. Okay?
Okay.
In the name of God, they may do it. Well, I can understand, because they believe in the God being there as a creator, which Buddhist doesn't believe. Buddhist doesn't believe in God as a creator. So if you believe in the God as a creator over there, of course you have to please the God.
Yes.
And in order to please God, the God may ask you to do many things.
Okay.
Sometimes nasty things also. Why not? In order to make him happy. So of course you do a lot of different things in the name of God. Okay?
Okay.
There are many things that are happening in the name of God.
Yep.
In the name of even love.
Yes. Yes.
I love my lineage, my religion. So okay, that's the reason I'm going to kill.
Yeah.
I'm going to going through the suicidal bombings and all
Yes,
these things.
gonna hurt another.
Yeah. But I can understand if they have a good reason. If they have their own version, good reason, okay? Not a very good reason, but the good reason of their own version. But come on, within the Buddhists, they don't have this kind of excuse. They can't do anything. They can't have any excuses like this, because Buddhist overall doesn't believe in a conversion at all, and doesn't believe in a God as a creator. No one will be telling you that you should do these nasty things. Your mind is hungry for power. That's all. That's all I was discussing just a while ago.
Yes.
Mind is the one that can really be causing disasters.
But I thought my understanding of Buddhism is all about the control of one's mind,
That's
of
what
your
I'm
own
saying.
mind.
That's what I'm saying. This is the reason why I'm saying that I can't believe it. That's all I can say. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
These days, when I think of this, what's happening to my lineage, that what's the disasters that I'm going through, that we are going through among the Buddhists, it's just humongous.
Is it possible, just as we're talking, is it possible that we have to, as humanity, forget about the separate religions, the countries, everything else, just people, human beings, is it possible that we have to cause so much destruction, so much chaos, so much fighting and killing and everything, so that we actually implode within ourselves? Because Buddhists fighting Buddhists now, that's just completely blown my mind. But maybe that has to happen for humanity to get to the point to remember that we are all interconnected. We're all connected to nature. Is that possible?
Yeah. If someone can sort of believe in that, I think that is the best solution anyway. That is the solution.
So
But
we
I
can be
can't
happy
believe
with
it.
that thought.
Yes, yes, yes. I can't believe it,
No.
unfortunately.
No, it's
Yeah.
no, it's
No.
no, but
But if you or if we can believe, ever can believe that, I think that is the best solution. You know, let's believe in that. Let's believe in hassle. Let's believe in crisis. You know, let's believe in whatever. You know, the disasters. This is a disaster.
if you were a global leader, what would you do? How would you lead? I know that's you know, that we
I
could
mean,
be here
if
for a year.
I were leader, you know, okay. I mean, it's very simple. This is very simple.
Because you are a leader of a
Okay, if I am a
global leader.
global leader, I'm talking about. I am a leader of my sect or my
Yes.
school.
Yeah.
But if I were the global leader, what I would say is, please understand each other. This is the only key thing. Understand has a two manifestation, if you like. One is intellectual understanding, and the other one is the experiential understanding. Means you have to practice. Before I fight with you, I have to taste your lineage, your religion. And I have to make myself understand thoroughly what your religion is about. Then I will talk. I should be talking.
So it's a relationship.
Yeah.
It's a relationship that is in communication.
That's it. That's it. You said it very nicely. Anyway, I put it very gross, and you
No,
put
no,
it
no.
very
I'm
nicely.
trying to understand
That's
it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. Relationship has to be built.
Yes.
But I think global leaders, I mean the leaders, they all are talking about it.
Yes.
But when it comes to the practical level,
Yeah.
they themselves say, no,
Yes.
I'm not going to talk to you.
Yes. Because there's a difference. Yeah.
No, not because of different. The different is, of course, it's there, but we can bring it together. There's no problem.
So it's because they want to stay in control.
Yeah, that's it. You said it correctly. I don't want to lose my chair. I don't want to lose my power because I'm a powerful man, and I don't want to lose my power.
So why do you think humanity is still voting for the same business as usual leaders?
People are quite stupid anyway.
Well, I know I am. So yeah.
Me too. Me too. Yeah. When it
Good,
comes to
we'll
a
be stupid
point,
together.
yeah, but we all are very stupid anyway. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very stupid.
In the grand scheme of things, of course we are. Of course we are.
Yeah. I mean, the majority are stupid. I
Yeah.
think this is what I would say.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say everybody is
No,
stupid.
of course.
But the majority people. Now, if you vote election or something, the vote, of course, goes according to the majority and minority. So, of course, minority people are maybe wisdomed and smart. But the majority people, powerful people, are the stupid. This is what is
Yeah,
happening.
because it's still voting in the same
Yeah,
the same
that's what I'm
system.
saying,
Just
because
it
they're
might be a
powerful.
different colour, but
Yeah,
it's still
yeah,
the
yeah.
same thing.
But they're
It's-
powerful, and they are the majority.
In my understanding of spiritual practice through the last, say, 10,000 years or whatever, it has been told to me, and I don't know whether you believe this or not, that every kind of 2,000 or so years, there's a shift in human consciousness. So we've been through the shift of religion being a powerful structure, power, greed, separatism and all of this, and we're going into a new era. We're going into an era of love and the golden era, and of light and of harmony and unity and reconnecting with nature. Do you have anything? Do you have anything to offer with that? Do we go through cycles of horrible times and then really beautiful times?
Oh, yes, of course. I do believe in that. But of course, 2,000 years or maybe, 3,000, I don't believe in that.
Okay,
that
so there's
number.
no fixed number.
No fixed number.
Okay,
It
okay.
just goes up, down, up, down, up, down.
But
you
over
know?
what periods of time? Over millions of years, hundreds of thousands
Yeah,
of years?
right now, I hope.
Yes,
I mean, let's hope.
yes.
Let's put the finger crossed.
I'm on it. That should be our new motto. We're on it.
This is a starting point of good yawn, good age.
Good age.
Good age. This is what I'm really
Okay.
believing.
So we are at the start of a good age.
Yeah.
So my feeling is that in order to get to a good age, we have to go through some really bad stuff in order to get to the good.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise it's not going to break down.
That's true. That's true.
So if we don't experience the really bad, how will we know if it's really
that's
good?
True. That's true.
I don't know if it's
That's
true.
true. I think you said it correctly, because the Christ, speaking about that,
Yes.
I said it quite a number of times to many of my friends,
Yes.
that I don't like talking too much of peace.
Mm.
I like talking about the crisis.
Crisis. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Crisis is really the turning point.
Yes.
The peace is not the turning point.
No, because there's nothing to kind of yeah.
Nothing.
I get it.
Just dull.
I get it.
Peace. Okay, I'm very peaceful.
Yeah.
I'm very peaceful.
Yeah. And in crisis, you have to respond.
That's it.
You have to respond. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. So we're in crisis mode, but we're gonna beat the system, and then we're gonna go into a good age. And on that note, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you. It's lovely to see you again. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you.
And I can't wait until the next chapter.
Right.
Hurry up and write the next book.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, many books
Yes.
is in the line.
Yeah.